maybe I can give a bit of background for myself. My name's Arnest Thiaya. I'm 48 years old. When I was transitioning, I did not have any support from anywhere. So I was out alone there. And I didn't have anyone to talk to. I didn't have anyone to encourage. In fact, I didn't have even any information. So when I came out there and around 2009, 10, I met the first transgender person, who is Audrey Bogwa. There was a lot of excitement, and later I also met other transgender people. And I realized how much I had been missing out. I realized that my struggles, one of the issues about my struggles is that I had not seen another trans person out there. And I realized that one of the things I can do is to get transgender people, and especially the young ones and upcoming ones, and to be able to talk about their issues together and share. Because I believe when you get to talk to another person who is going through the same thing, it doesn't become such a burden, because I'd been living such a burdened life living alone. One of the issues that comes up a lot of time is lack of self-esteem. And you find those people, they don't have any esteem, and in their security, they feel that their security, but the security issue comes because of the lack of esteem. Because once you have, your esteem is heightened, then your security is always okay. So that was one of the issues. Also another issue is that, yes, these young transgender persons, some of them have started struggling with alcohol addiction. Some are also doing drugs and wasting their life because they feel they are at a point of hopelessness. There is a lot of support provided. And one of the support that is provided is, first of all, is advice. We have, me being 48, we also have a group of people who are almost in their late 40s, and others in their late 30s. So with that group, the people who've been able to manage their lives and they are still alive, because also if you do start alcohol early and drugs, the probability of you living even past 30 is just a mere dream. So one of the things we do is that we give them a lot of advice and talk to them and encourage them. We also we do try to encourage them to start seeing a counselor that has already been provided for by the organization. Those ones who are also ready to transition, we do give them advice on where they should go. And those ones who also need to start doing their name change for their documentation, their documents, we also encourage them, and we do lead them to where they need to go and start doing that. Maybe 15, 20 years ago, it would have been a pipe dream, but there are still issues, but we wouldn't say that the public or the Kenyan society is at that extent of actually killing the transgender people. There's been a lot of understanding. There have been court cases that have been won, and the issues are out. Probably what we need is for the young transgender people, if they're coming out transgender people, to be able to understand themselves so that they can articulate who they are and what they are going through. Some do. There's a number of people that could understand, because also the information is out there. Unlike a few years when we didn't have internet, or we didn't have information coming this closely, then they might not have understood. And that is why I'm in that group of those people, because even when I was transitioning, I was still struggling to know who I am. But with time and things being discussed, and with all the information and technology that is out there, people are tending to understand slowly by slowly. But sometimes I do feel like the transgender people themselves, as individuals, are not much aware about who they are as individuals. So then, if you're already going through something and you're not aware about it, or you're not well informed about it, then how can you educate the next person?